A magician travels to the land of Oz, where he battles an evil witch in order to restore peace to the land. This is Oz, the Great and Powerful.
I don't want to be a good man. I want to be a great one.
You're gonna need this! I don't want to die! I haven't accomplished anything yet! Please!
Am I dreaming?
You're in Oz.
As much as I love Sam Raimi, and as much as I love James Franco, I was not really looking forward to Oz the Great and Powerful. But I have to say, after having seen it, it ended up charming me, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. Now, this is not to say that it's a great movie, because there are a lot of problems in it, but overall, it's just a lot of fun, it's funny, and I just really had a great time with it. One of the biggest problems with the film, and one of the things that really holds it back for me, is that the CG didn't really mesh well with the actors. For example, there's times where they're like walking down the yellow brick road, and you can obviously tell that's all green screens, and in today's day and age, it should look seamless. And for that reason, a lot of the film didn't look good. But in terms of like production design and how it just overall looked, like visually, not counting visual effects, it looked gorgeous. All the colors were great. I loved all the design of the landscapes. I thought it looked great. It just didn't mesh well with the actors. It looked fake, but it still looked great, if that's making any sense. Despite the overabundance of CGI, I thought Sam Raimi did a really good job with the film. He definitely made it his own, and the times that he made it his own were generally the darker portions of the movie, and you can definitely tell he had a lot of influence in those portions. For example, there's a sequence where they go through the dark forest, and it's total, like, Sam Raimi, you can tell. It's one of the best parts of the movie, in my opinion. I loved it. I was honestly a little spooked, and this is like supposed to be a family-friendly movie, and I was a little spooked, so I have to give him props. That was really cool. As far as the writing and the story goes, I thought they were pretty simplistic, but I thought it worked in the context of the movie. They were basically just, the story was there to get you around Oz and show you all these things and set up the original Wizard of Oz, and I thought it did a good job of that, even if the story was pretty simple and by the numbers. As far as the acting goes, I thought James Franco did a good job. At first, I thought he was pretty corny, but then I realized that his character is supposed to be the corny magician, so he actually did a really good job, even though he seemed like he was high throughout the whole movie. So, there you go. Michelle Williams was okay. She was kind of bland, but I feel like that was her character. She was just a good witch. But I thought Rachel Weisz, she was great. She had the perfect, sexy, kind of evil witch, and I thought she did a great job. She stole the show for me. She was the best one. The only person who I didn't really like was Mila Kunis. She felt really out of place. Not so much in the beginning, but stuff that happens to her in the end, I thought she didn't pull it off very well, and yeah, she was the weak link in the cast, in my opinion. So yeah, there were a lot of things wrong with the film, but overall, I really just enjoyed it. I had a fun time. I don't know if I would see it again, but it was definitely a lot of fun. It looked really good, even if the CGI looked fake. And I thought it was very funny. I appreciated the humor, and I thought Sam Raimi did a very good job with it. I'm going to end up giving it 2.5 stars out of 4, which is a slight recommendation. It's not perfect, but I did really like it. If you like what I'm saying here, you can follow me on Twitter. The link's going to be down in the info. Also, remember to rate and subscribe and comment and let me know what you thought of the movie. Did you enjoy it? Did you think the CGI looked too fake in some parts? Did you appreciate the humor? Let me know anything you want about the movie. And that was Oz the Great and Powerful.